Bonjour and welcome to Home Recording Professional. This will be a tutorial about gain staging and level matching, or more or less setting up your DAW so that it works and it records at the best level so that you can have your sound loud and clear. Now, let me just emphasize the process of getting sound up to the level where you want it to be. Naturally, you're eager to have your sound that you record as loud as possible as soon as you can, but there's a process. You have to capture your sound at its best level, the best gain staging, and then after that you have to mix it up and you bring it up so that it balances well between one sound or another, like the drums and the bass and all that. And then finally you have to master it, and that's where in mastering you will have your maximum sound. So in between and more or less in the beginning, you'll see that your sound will sound quiet, and you'll be maybe too much in a hurry to make it loud. But be patient, just follow these steps and you'll have the nicest result, and I promise you that your sound and your recording will sound loud, just as loud as you can hear it on the radio or on the internet or on your CDs if you still have CDs. Okay, so let's start now. I will click here so that you can see where I am. I have loaded up Easy Drummer here. I will put it on so you can see it. You hear nothing because, as you see, my level here, so that it mixes out the sound that comes here, is not up to. But if you check it here, you see, when I click it here, oh, I see some levels here in that gray area. I did this because I want you to watch how I will get the sound from let's say just the level that comes out from an instrument, so that it matches the level that you want it to be into your recording device or your DAW. And what you're seeing here is the pre-fader gain. So that means that I will show you now if I can play this here. If I play back, if I play back the groove in Easy Drummer, you hear it here. Do you see? You hear it here. And this is the output of my mixing stage. But the gain, what is coming from Easy Drummer, you see it here on the return here, because I have matched it. In Ableton Live, you don't have the option of seeing your pre-fader gain. But there is a way to do it, and this is how you do it. In your channel strip here, your number one strip here, you put your send up to maximum, and here you do pre or post, put it in pre, and this fader here, that is your return, just put it to 0, so you have it there. And you can see that's the pre-fader gain. You see how it's hitting there? Now let's go back to that Easy Mixer here, Easy Drummer strip. I've put also a unit or a plugin here from Ableton Live that is called a utility, and the utility is the gain. It's a gain input. In Pro Tools it will be called trim. In other stuff it will be called something else, but here it's a gain. Now I'm telling you that in digital, in the analog world, 0 dB is where you want your levels to be. 0 dB is 0 dB. But now in digital you have a 0 here. Don't mix it up with 0 dB. This is not 0 dB. 0 dB here, 0 means that this is the maximum level that anything can get into your recording. 0 dB in digital is -18. So this is if you hit minus 18 here on your peaks, you will be having the same level as it's coming in analog at 0 dB. Now this is all blah 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 and gibberish, because I'm not going to show you scientific things that to prove this or not. But trust me, if you put your maximum peak at minus 18, this is where you will be able to mix well and hear everything and put some plugins and everything that you need so you can get the sound that you want. So to get there, you get back to here, your unit gain, and what you do is you turn it down. You see it's 0, so turn it down and watch here the view. Turn it down, turn it down, turn it down, turn it down. What does it do? You're minus 13 here, and here you're almost minus 18. So put it up a little bit here. Okay, so that's it, you know, more or less minus 18. So this is the gain for your drum. So now let's hear if I put it up to 0 here. I'll just take it here. And I put a gain, and you hear it. I put it up to 0. And it's more or less 18. I can put it down a little bit more. You heard it loud because I had a limiter and everything on it. I don't want to get there yet. We'll get there soon. Okay, so if you check here, we're at 0 here, and if you want it a little bit louder in your mix, you have it louder here, and you have it a little bit lower here in your mix. So the level for your drums are done. Okay, so you heard me well. You have to get it at your maximum peak, as you see here, at minus 18, which is 0, which is the best level or the norm to record your sound. So minus 18 digital equals 0 analog, more or less. Okay, this is the image. So that's where you have to get your first gain stage. So let's stop here so I can see if I recorded it well on my video, and I'll get back to you just in a second. Thank you very much.